true, Barbara.
Welcome back to the Deadlight Society. I'm Adam.
I'm Michael.
And today,
we're screaming!
We're bringing Scream 6 today.
I hate you. it's every time. Every time. I'm sorry, y'all. You have to listen to him.
Is my shtick now.
Yeah, well, we hate it. Tell him you hate it. Maybe he'll stop doing it. He'll be self-conscious and be like, alright, I need to stop. Because if I just tell him, he doesn't listen. So.
No, because I do it purposely to piss you off.
Yeah, so. Tell him to knock it off.
I might even do it to piss off the viewers. Maybe not.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't piss off the viewers, okay? Which, speaking of, again, just going to give a general shout out to all of our new ones that have been following us and listening to our stuff past few weeks. As always, the ones who have been following us from the beginning, we really appreciate that as well. But thank you.
The real OGs.
Yeah, the real OGs. You're also appreciated. But thank you to all of our new followers who are showing us some love, commenting on our stuff, interacting with us. We really do appreciate that.
Yeah, we're getting some really wholesome shit, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Like, it means a lot to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, we like it a lot. But, so we announced last week that the movie we were going to be doing this week was The Collector. But
Scream 6 came out.
And Adam's a bitch. And didn't finish watching The Collector.
I'm sorry, I got scared because I was alone and it was right after work and I was already in a bad headspace. And then I saw traps and I get squeamish with traps and I don't like trap horror.
So we'll get there eventually, I guess. Once Adam's able to get through his...
It'll be next week. I'm halfway through the fucking movie.
All right.
Just when hands started getting mutilated, that's when I'm like, I just walked away from a machine. I don't want to see people's hands getting mutilated.
I mean, that's fair. I guess you can have a pass for that, but shut up.
Fuck you. Is it your fault?
Actually, it's not. It's our viewers' fault because they said The Collection, and we're like, oh, we'll start with The Collector.
You asked for this.
Yeah. So we'll get there. We promise.
I can't wait until like Hostel and all that shit.
Are you?
Because it'll be bad.
I was gonna say, are you gonna be okay to get through that?
Maybe. Can we watch it together and hold hands?
No.
Why not? We're in this together, Michael.
No,
We're business partners and life partners.
Okay, well, you got to get through that fear. That's you. You got it. I believe in you, though.
Why can't I have you there for moral support?
You can have me for moral support. You can. You can text me. I'm scared. Help.
That's not true. Anyway, there's no horror news this week.
Yeah, no, not really. That was a weird bit. Sorry if you had a...
This is made Michael's normal conversations leaking in the podcast.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure there is horror news, but like nothing that I've seen that seems like very important to bring up.
The only thing that I saw was the fucking, what's the stupid movie remake that they're doing? That nobody knows how they're gonna do it.
Oh, with the kid from Stranger Things?
Yeah.
I forget what the movie title's called.
Pause. Faces of Death.
Faces of Death.
Which, how? Like, no one knows how they're going to accomplish that. I mean, a lot of it was, like, fake in the original, but a lot of it was also real. So, like, what do we do?
I guess we're going to find out.
Are we going to get Taliban beheading videos?
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I doubt it. I think it's gonna all be fake, but it's fine.
It's like Lionsgate or something.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's gonna be we'll figure it out. It's fine. But other than that, the only, I guess, announcement that we want to make is that, well, I guess two announcements. But first one being is that we got stickers coming. Stickers with just our logo on it right now. So like nothing.
Our stickers. I meant to say our design has our logo, our handle, and then just a little TikTok symbol to know they're following TikTok because that's where we have the most followers right now.
Yeah, so we ordered.
Usually TikTok will bring people to the YouTube.
Hopefully, that is the goal. But we just ordered like a bulk of like little. They're not. What's the size of those? I forget. But they're just little ones.
That's like 2 inches by like.
Yeah, it's just like their little stickers with just our logo, like we said. But we're gonna be doing some punk marketing with that.
Guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
So let us know.
Where should we stick these motherfuckers at?
And also, if you would like a couple to stick around for yourself.
Yeah. Bathroom stalls, public walls.
Inside of toilets.
If you're daring, sure.
Reach inside of every public toilet and put a Deadlight Society.
Just put it on the fucking lid. So that when you open the lid, like, oh, who the fuck is a Deadlight Society? Look us up, bitch.
Who am I peeing on in the toilet?
Literally. But yeah, no, that's something that we're going to be rolling out very shortly. So if you do want some, let us know, and we could definitely get you some. Depending on where you live, I'm sure shipping's not very expensive, so it could just be like a
stickers. So we can
like literally just So it's not really a big deal. Yep. So if you want some, let us know. We'll definitely send you some.
Hit us up at the email, actually.
Email, or if you're following us on TikTok, you can message us there.
Yeah, DM
or even Facebook, you can message us there as well. But let us know. We could definitely get you some. And then the only other announcement that I have is kind of like a half announcement because, like, I don't want to make the official announcement yet because we just kind of like decided on it today. So, like, we'll make the announcement very shortly, but something's coming, and that's all I'm going to say. And that's what I've been, like, discreetly sharing in some of our Facebook posts and just posts in general. Just keep posting. Something's coming because something's coming.
And neither of us are pregnant.
Yes. Yes, thank you for that. Thank you for letting them know. But, I mean, if you watch, or not watch, but listen to last week's episode, you'll probably know what's coming because I did mention it. I did say, like, what the direction that we're heading, because I said once we reach a certain threshold on TikTok, like, certain things are allowed to happen. So, we've reached that threshold, and we're coming for you. Something's coming.
Also, we're getting better at editing, so there's, like, more plans for more future higher budget projects.
Yep. So, something's coming. That's all I'm going to say right now. You might find out more next week. You might find out more very shortly, but all I'll say is that we're hoping for April, and that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Okay? You got anything you want to add to that?
No, I was, and then I was like, I really don't want to ruin this because it's actually like real plans.
Yeah, so something's coming. Be on the lookout. Be prepared. April. And that's all. So, now on to the movie review. Like we said, we were supposed to do The Collector. Sorry, that's being pushed back a little bit. But we just went to go see Scream 6 in the theaters. I actually went twice. Adam went with me the second time. And so we're going to talk about that today. I feel like it's very relevant. It's fresh on people's minds. If you've went and saw it, you know. I'm not going to give you any spoilers right now. No worries. Just part 2 after the trailer. Don't stick around if you have not watched it because we will be revealing a bunch of stuff. So, like, if you don't want to find out who the killer is, go away after the trailer and then go watch it and then come back.
I'm once again disappointed.
I'm not. I liked it. Adam is disappointed. I'm not. But we'll get into, like I said, we'll get into some spoilers, part 2 here. I'm just gonna really quickly look up all the like ratings and reviews and stuff like that. It is currently in theaters right now, and I don't think you can order, like, you know how they were doing like the popcorn buckets and like all that stuff. You can order those online. So like if you missed out, don't buy scalper prices.
I think they ended 17th.
Oh, did they?
I'm pretty sure they ended the 17th for the pre-orders.
I swear I just saw it like the other day too, but maybe they did. But
I mean, they might have extended it as well. I don't know.
If they didn't, sorry you missed out. But if they did,
I'm gonna take some time here on the podcast and order the cups.
But yeah, no. So if you really wanted that, you could actually potentially get it. I don't know if they actually stopped yet or not, but whatever. But let's see here. We got 77% from Rotten Tomatoes, a 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb, and 90% of Google users report liking the movie. So, I was part of that 90%. Adam was not part of that 90%.
I mean, I am. But, like, there's just certain decisions that, like, I just don't like.
Well, that's every fucking horror movie,
Yeah, that's exactly my fucking point. Like, I'm gonna have fucking problems with it. There's just certain things I'm disappointed in. Okay. I don't hate the fucking whole movie because of those stupid decisions.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's fair then. But, yeah, I
sprung up from fucking my phone to defend myself.
He's looking down at his phone trying to figure out the Scream thing, the Scream cups, and he was like, well, I didn't hate it. I'm like, okay, I mean, that's fine. Box office, though, it's saying right now on my phone that 119.4 million is what it's made so far. As we said, it's still in theaters, so that number's steadily increasing. So, pretty good number so far. For those of you who don't know or who haven't followed the Scream franchise or whatever, this one does not take place in Woodsboro. This is in New York. New rules.
Son of a bitch. Everything's sold out.
All right. Sorry, guys. I got your hopes up, but now you know. Sold out.
I missed out on my beverage buddies.
I literally just saw them like the other day. Like I had everything in my cart and I was going to buy everything and I was like, but do I need to spend the money on this though? And I was like, and then I stopped. But I probably should have just got it.
Popcorn bucket at least.
Yeah, I should have just fucking got it, but it's fine.
I have a shelf. I need it.
You're right. I should have got it, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, like I said, based in New York. This one, new rules, and yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. So I think we're gonna, unless you have anything you want to add, real quick, non-spoilery.
Besides Jenna Ortega, we've made up in my mind. I've forgiven her for her sins of X.
Okay.
I no longer hate her and despise her as character and everything.
Yeah. Like I said, she's actually a pretty dope person. If you've watched interviews from her, she actually seems pretty cool.
Yeah,
so.
The Hot Ones episode that I watched of that. Okay. Yeah. She's actually like more similar to us than I thought.
Yeah, she's actually pretty cool. So there's that. I mean, I didn't hate her after X like you did, but I can understand
it's just,
the character.
I tie characters way too close to the actual people. So like, I see them doing like really heinous shit on screen, and then immediately their face to that image is just like, fuck you.
I think I just watched an interview with the Scream cast, and she was obviously in it, and they were discussing like previous roles, and I think she actually said that she didn't like her character in X. So if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, it does make me feel better, actually, a lot better.
She said she liked her in the beginning, and then like everything that she was like, she just was turned into a character that she didn't really like appreciate that much. So
she made up for it. Love you, Jenna. You're back.
All right, so then if that's all, I guess we're going to give you the trailer real quick, and then we're going to talk about some spoilers. So
stay tuned.
Go watch.
I'm screaming!
Yes, go watch the movie and then come back.
Please help me. Just down there.
There's a line here, girl. You got a problem here, guy?
I had this secret. There's a darkness inside of me. It followed me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us. We share a certain history. This isn't like any other Ghostface.
What is this place?
A shrine.
We've got to lure him in.
We execute him. Hello.
Let's play a game.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask. Maybe. But there's never been one like me, Gale. I'm something different.
That's why I'm gonna shoot you in the head. You want me. So let's finish this.
Guys?
We're back. Gonna dive right in here with Fear of Flop because I feel like we neglect that a lot and just like last minute and like, oh shit, Fear of Flop. So we're gonna start with that. So do you want to go first? Fear of Flop?
Fear 7?
Fear 7?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised you give it that high. Actually, I thought you'd.
That's what I mean. I don't hate it. It's just fucking I have issues.
Okay. All right. I would definitely also give it a Fear, but I'm thinking more of like a Fear 9 because I really enjoyed it.
You bitch.
I am a bitch, and as a lot of people probably disagree with me, but I really fuck with this movie. I like it. So, but I watched it twice, like I said, and I feel like the Scream movies, you always appreciate it more the second time watching, and even more than that. Like you can watch it more than twice, obviously, but the second time watching it,
it's actually illegal.
Oh, okay, sorry.
They started actually killing people for that.
Oh well, I should fucking be dead then. But no, seriously, because like the second time that you're watching it, like yes, the first time you could probably guess the killers. You can definitely piece it together, especially a lot of the movies, they make it very obvious, I feel like, and this is another one where you definitely can guess who the killers are. I say killers because there's always been at least two, besides I think Scream 3 had one single killer, but it's always been at least two. So I say killers because of that reason. But again, watching it the second time through, when you know for sure who the killers are, like you can watch and look at all the like the subtleties and the things that they're doing. Like even just like watching the character like peek behind the main character or something and seeing their face and being like, "Huh, you sneaky bitch!" Like it's just fun to me.
I think where most of my issues now with the Scream franchise like land is we're at a point where it's like,
what's next?
Why?
Yeah, like, what else could you do differently?
How many people related to these like main three people are like, why are you surrounding yourself with so many fucking psychopaths?
Yeah, like
haven't you ever been clued in at like any point in your life relating or talking to these people that something's like not right?
Yeah. Like at that point I would make no new friends.
Yeah,
like,
no.
No. You are not
seclude
allowed.
yourself in a fucking cabin, wait for Ghostface to come to you, murk him, like move on to the next cabin. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck else to do.
I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. You're right. That is like it's how do you just keep accepting new friends into your group? Like the core four, and yet you had new friends and roommates, and it's like, no, bitch. You could have just roomed with each other.
Yeah.
Like they were all living in New York. Why couldn't they just all be roommates? Now that I'm actually thinking about that, that's kind of pissing me off a little bit because, like, why couldn't the twin just live with the two girls? But they could have just all fucking lived in the same place.
Michael, single-handedly by himself, stumbled on issue number 1 I have with this movie.
Because I didn't think about it before, but like, come on now, really? Like, you really searched the internet, made it anonymous that you're looking for roommates, and, I mean, spoiler alert, the roommates are the fucking killers. Wow, I'm shocked. But like, you really, yeah, no, why didn't they just live together? The core four.
Why, like, I like it. It's a good playing out of the story. It's just there's issues and there's flaws. It's like, why you're putting yourself in this fucking scenario?
Yeah, you're right.
Stop.
There's like a light bulb off in my head for a second, and I was just like, wait a minute, that wasn't very smart.
Yeah, we're right into this, by the way. Like, so, do you want to go into backstory at all, or like, do we just want to talk about like basic premise?
It doesn't matter to me. It's like I said, you're already here for the spoilers now. Once you get past the trailer, so
yeah, I guess I'll keep it like just analysis of it overall, not so much like the whole plot and detail. In case like you're still watching this before you see it and you don't really want to know like all the hits and still don't want to spoil everything for yourself. But we'll talk about it. We'll give answers to shit that happens in it, but we're not gonna go like full in depth kill count and that kind of shit.
You gonna the killers though? You gonna announce? Okay,
we're gonna talk
because
about
like
that
I want to
shit.
talk about the killers.
Yeah, like if we're gonna analyze like what we don't like and like about the movie, then we still gotta talk about that
Okay.
shit.
All right. Well, then we're good. Then I can agree to that.
Yeah.
I will say though that my two theories for this going in was that one, since they were announcing that it was going to be different than the others, was either one, they were going to show you who Ghostface was in the beginning so that you were able to watch him and his movements like the whole movie, and which they almost played like that because in the very beginning it was the two other roommates that were
Which I
murked.
would have liked better than what they did in the actual movie. I
See,
would have loved the planning stages and all like the how did he actually get away from that. I would have loved like the behind the scenes of Ghostface.
Well, maybe-
it doesn't need to focus on
Yeah.
like the core four as they call themselves.
maybe that's
throughout the
next
movie.
though. I'm sure they're running out of ideas. They got to be.
It's the same. Yeah, 6 movies now. And it's the same shit every fucking time.
They gotta be. But yeah, that was my one theory. And then in the beginning, like I said, when the dude took off his mask after he murdered the college professor, I was like, oh, they're doing it. And
I
then
was so invested,
Yeah.
and then that stopped.
and then the fucking other ghost faces kill him, and I was like, oh shit, here we go. But then my other theory was that, okay, like I said, we've had 2 ghost faces besides the one movie where we only had one, but every other fucking movie has been 2 ghost faces. I was like, they're gonna amp this bitch up, and there's gonna be 3 or 4.
I thought like
There
a
was
full
3.
cult. I thought there was gonna be like a cult situation.
That's what I mean, like more than 2. I knew there had to be more than 2 this movie. Had to be. 'Cause they already did the one, so they weren't going to go back to, oh, only one this time.
No
Like,
killers and it's all
Yeah.
supernatural. That's probably actually gonna be what they do next. Supernatural fucking psycho ghost face, whatever
Well,
bullshit.
they're already kind of almost doing that with like Skeet Ulrich's
Yeah, exactly.
character
They're
with
gonna do the same shit.
Sam. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see that too, but yeah, no,
Sam's gonna be Ghostface next.
that, you know what? This whole movie, it was I was torn between her being the ghost face or like the 3
Well,
that it ended up being.
The
but
way I was sitting back and like analyzing this whole thing, like from the beginning, was Dewey died in the last one. That now opens up an opportunity for there to be a cop killer. Any of these lead investigators that
Yeah.
are on this case now have the opportunity to step in as Ghostface and be like, now they're the ones fucking with everything.
Yeah.
Making
and
all like the conspiracy bullshit happen, which we saw in this. And
Yeah.
it turned out to be right.
Yeah.
That's one of the killers is Wayne.
And you even see it, or they kind of mention it briefly, like when they discover like the lair with all the Ghostface memorabilia and stuff like that, like the theater or whatever that had all the stuff in it. They even like, oh, isn't this evidence? Like, how would you get this? And like, oh, well, sometimes police, they're crooked. No shit, you don't say.
Which it's like at that point you've gone through how many fucking people, so like it's
Yeah.
it's either that or what's her name, Hayden
Panettiere, yeah.
What's her
Kirby.
Kirby, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's either Wayne or Kirby. You
Mhm.
know it's either one of
Yeah.
them. They try to throw it's the fucking old comeback character.
Yeah. I was kind of nervous that they were going to try and make it Kirby, and I was like, please don't do that to her, though.
Yeah.
Don't do that to the legacy
you-
characters.
What pissed me off about that was you can't be that fucking obvious because they already did that in Scream 4.
Yeah.
It already like started to set her up as being the fucking killer, and it wasn't.
hmm
So like you can't do that twice.
Yeah, so I was really, and then they tried to play it like that at the very end, and then the detective calls, and he's like, yeah, Kirby, she was kicked out of the FBI, don't listen to her, she's got like mental issues going on, and I'm just like, you're not going to play it like that, are you? You're not going to play it like that.
That's what it's like. Every single time there was a beat of the like, it's a cop. I like immediately picked up on it. I was like,
Yeah.
it's Wayne.
Uh-huh.
Who's the fucking new characters? Wayne, Quinn, Ethan.
Yeah, literally.
You
That,
are
and then
killers.
the
Come
boyfriend,
fuck on.
Sam's boyfriend, the
Yeah.
neighbor dude, whatever, he
Well,
was
that's
new
what
too.
clued me in too, because I knew that they were gonna do the brother-sister bullshit
Uh-huh.
because it was his phone that kept calling.
Uh-huh.
It's like, well, who the fuck would have his phone? His family.
Uh-huh.
What could have ended up being his fucking dad, brother, and sister?
Yep.
Stop being fucking obvious with your writing screen. You are like the first one. You can tell a little bit like what's going on, but it's not full in your face.
Yeah.
The clues in here are so ham-fisted.
They
and
really
just,
are.
like out in the open that it's kind of insulting to your intelligence.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what's going to happen, so we're going to make that happen kind of thing.
That's it. They really did have like bare minimum new characters, and it like what there was those
You're in
three.
fucking New York City, you can have thousands of new characters, but you went with 3.
I'm trying to think on the spot right here, but there was those 3 that ended up being the killer. There was the one love interest with what's the girl twin's name? I forget her name.
Yeah, there's like
Mindy. Mindy,
yeah.
the girl that she was interested in, was a new character. I never trust a love interest, she says. But that's what, like, I knew going into this that it couldn't have been her, and it couldn't have been the dude that Sam was talking to, because it was the last movie. It was her boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, never trust. How are you gonna do that twice in a row? You can't. Yeah. Like, it would be like that would kind of, people would have been mad. I think if they would have made it like her new boyfriend. So
because they already did it in the fucking 5.
But yeah, they. Mm-hmm.
And then, so it's already the rehashing of 1, 3, like, what, 3?
If I'm being honest, I get them all fucked up.
3, it was...
3 was the one.
The love interest, they started playing it off that he was the killer, but then at the end...
It was the director, dude. Yeah.
And then... or no, that was... I'm thinking of 2, sorry. These movies get so fucking confusing because they're literally all the fucking same.
2 was Billy Loomis's mom. And
then the other college.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And because that's the one that they play it off. It's Sydney's boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Randy gets murked in that. Was it 2 or 3?
It was 2.
And then he comes back for 3 for the video bullshit of like, this is franchise now. Shit.
Sure, yeah. Supposedly, they all blur together to me sometimes, but yeah.
There's a lot of shit that happens on screen.
Yeah.
That's all.
But if it's a franchise that you seriously haven't sat through yet, like, I really do recommend it. Like, yeah, there's things that are obvious, and you could definitely guess the killers, and probably all of them, but it's just fun. I don't know. Like, it's just fun. Like I said, watching them a second time, like, you gotta watch them 2 times. At least 2 times. This isn't a movie that you only watch once and move on from. You have to watch it twice. You have to.
Yeah, that's what I do enjoy about it. Like, that's why I'm not, like, completely, oh, fuck this. I mean, I kind of am. But, like, it's still a good movie overall. Like, it's still the normal Scream that you come to expect with a higher budget.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't filmed in fucking New York and it was filmed in stupid Montreal. Fuck you, Montreal. Stop taking the place of New York in every fucking movie.
Oh. Well, I will say that I really am glad that Mindy's character did not die, because I think she is my favorite. I fucking love Mindy. I love the little fucking monologues that she gives and the whole, like, just everything. She's such a dope character to me. That's essentially what she is, and I fucking love it. I love it, and I love that they made Randy like their uncle and kind of like made them, and it makes sense because she's just like him, but she's dope. I fucking love her. She's a cool character. So, just wanted to say that. But she gets, let me tell you, how her and her brother are still alive at the end of this is a fucking surprise to me, because they should not be alive. That's
okay, so let's start going into parts of this that we love, because that's one of them. But the look that Jenna Ortega's character gives her sister at the end when she's like, oh, I'm not going to stab him in the face.
Yeah.
She stabs him like, what, 23 times or some shit?
A lot, yes.
And then like just, I'm just going to let you go. And she gives her the look of, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, yeah. You fucked with family, and then just finishes. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was good.
That part made me fucking giggle.
They're definitely a good duo for siblings. I like them too. I think all the siblings in these ones are pretty cool. Like I said, even the twins, like I really like their characters. I feel like, what's his name? He's got like a douchebag name. Chad. Yeah, and it was a douchebag name.
That's another part that you said.
Sorry if your name's Chad.
Jock named Chad.
Yeah. But I think he redeemed himself in this. Not that I don't think he was a bad character in the last one, but I feel like he didn't really bring much substance. Like he was just kind of there as like eye candy and like, you know what I mean? But I feel like I like his character in this movie, and I like.
Well, in the first fucking 5 minutes, he saves what's her name?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, he redeems himself in the first 5 minutes.
That's I really appreciated his character in this one, so that was a nice twist for me.
Also, he said nice things.
Yeah.
He was very nice to Jenna.
Yeah.
appreciated that.
Which I also wanted to just mention because I just fucking found this out the other day that he is the son of Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, is he really?
I sent you that.
Oh, you did.
I did.
I was at work.
Fucking bitch. But yeah, no, I was on like the Scream thing came up on my Facebook, like the advertisement for whatever, and I was reading some of the comments, just trying to see how other people were like in the movie. And somebody commented about that was his dad, and I was like, no fucking way. So I had to look it up, and no, that's really his dad. And I was like, oh shit, okay, cool.
Well, his dad's a piece of shit.
I just thought that was I never seen like I don't know, I don't think they look alike either, so it was just kind of like a surprise to me.
I bet. They had similar hair. Well, that's like the only like similar hair and nose. That's like they were really on the
I
structure.
suppose. I was gonna say once I found that out, I guess you can kind of see it a little bit now. But like, yeah. So if you didn't know that's his dad.
I really like. This is tangent of other movies, but Ice Cube's son when he does stuff, fucking great.
Well, all right.
Yeah. Straight Outta Compton is my shit, bitch.
Okay. All right.
Never even seen that movie.
No.
Watch it. It's good.
Okay.
Talk about more shit you like.
Oh gosh. I liked everything, my dude. I don't know. Like, I liked that I was kind of, listen, this is one thing when we were talking about this before, like months ago, about Sydney not coming to this movie, and I didn't know how I was going to feel about it, and I was kind of upset, and I was like, fuck it, I don't know if I really want to watch it or not. I'm glad I did, and I do like it, and it really didn't bother me that Cindy wasn't in it.
I think that's one of my favorite parts.
That's your favorite part.
Because it did add like a freshness of, okay, thank God we're not following this bitch around again.
Yeah, I guess, but I was really on the train of I was going to dislike it because of that.
They handle it well too. Like
they at least mention it.
Gail
bring it
comes up and she's like, yeah, Sydney's like, she went away. Yeah. Like she's taking her kids and her husband and she's gone.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you. Should have done that 4 fucking movies ago, but you didn't.
You're right. She made the good call, this movie, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, finally, you dumb fucking bastard. Like, you finally fucking made the right call.
Yeah, you're right. All I know, listen, when Scream 7 comes out, if they have new fucking roommates, my dude, I'm riding. Yeah. I'm going to make a fucking, I'm going to make signs, and I'm going to go to the goddamn recording studios and be like, listen, knock it the fuck off with the roommates.
I want supernatural Ghostface. Or Ghostface in space. I will take the secluded cabin.
That would be interesting, I think.
I want that.
Like a mix of like, oh yeah. I would fuck with that. I won't lie. I would fuck with that. Like they take themselves to try to fucking seclude themselves, and he follows them anyway. Like, I can see that.
And I want more of like, I do want to see Ghostface morph more into like a supernatural like character.
See that? I don't know if I want that though.
Well, like with the Skeet Ulrich shit and the schizophrenia shit going on, you can already make the excuse for it.
Yeah.
So I think now they can kind of start bringing it maybe more into it.
I mean,
more cult magic-y kind of stuff.
See, I can see that, but it's like, I don't think I would fuck with that though. I don't know if I would like that because that's not what Scream is to me.
My opinion matters. Yours sucks.
We're all allowed opinions, I guess. Like I said, if that's the direction that they went, then fine, whatever. That's the direction that they go. But like,
well, it's like it's such a department from like what it's normally.
That's why I don't know if I'd like it though.
But you don't know unless you try.
You're right, but
and we already seen kind of like a supernatural Ghostface and stuff like Dead by Daylight and shit like that. So we know it's possible.
Yeah, but
yeah, it's a video game, but like you can still take some of those kind of like weird mechanics and apply it.
But then he would be impossible to fucking beat.
No, he wouldn't.
I mean, no, obviously not really, but like it just, I don't know, like it would
stab him with the sacred fucking voodoo dagger like Chucky and we're all good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about it, I guess, but I haven't thought about it before, so me trying to think about it on the spot right now, I don't know if I'd fuck with it, but like, yeah, it depends how they would do it, I guess.
I don't know where it can go from here besides like cabin.
You're right.
Like, that's the only thing that makes sense. But if you're not going to make sense and you just want to go batshit with it, go cult magic, go Ghostface.
You're right. I mean, like I said, there really is, like, where else can you go from here? There, about done everything, and I mean, thankfully, a lot of people survived this movie, which I don't know if I like that or I don't like that. Like, I feel like none of the main characters died.
No.
And I don't know if I fuck with that or not.
Well,
like, I do personally, like, yes, I didn't want any of them to die, but at the same time, like, it's a fucking Scream movie and you're going to tell me not one of them died? Like,
that's what it's like. I like the movie overall. It did good with the bigger budget and everything. Like, it did everything it wanted to do. All it's doing every single fucking time is rearranging the formula.
Yeah.
Oh, take this person, put them in this place, it's like, you're writing the same fucking movie.
yeah.
Why are you wasting so much money to make these fucking movies and, like, have these writing teams and stuff when you're literally just adjusting different character positions?
I mean, you're right. I get that, but I like these movies so much that they could make me 30 of the same ones, and I'd probably just fucking keep watching them. But I get it. It gets too repetitive. Like, you do kind of need to change it up.
I'm in the boat of I'm in Scream for Ghostface only.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, just seeing Ghostface kill people, that's all I'm in Scream for at this point.
He's a slasher. That's all. It's just slashing. Yeah.
First 4, I was, like, totally on board. Like, I'm okay with these 4. Even Scream 4, which people fucking despise.
Yeah, I like
I'm
Scream
with.
4. A lot of people fucking dislike that one, and I'm like,
that
but
one still
why?
makes sense in the context of the Scream franchise.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Scream 5 and 6 are like, well, okay. Now what?
Now what? But they did mention that it's a franchise now in this one, so there's more coming. And with the success that this one had, we know there's more coming. So we're getting a revival here. There's more coming. It's not a sequel. They said it in the movie when Mindy was giving her whole thing.
We have a lot of indie horror movies now.
Yeah.
Like, and that takes the place of, like, those solo single horror movies that are scary as shit kind of thing. I'm sick of non-big budget solo films. I hate the franchisation of every single fucking monster out there. Yeah, it's cool to see the same monster coming back in, like, different contexts.
Mm-hmm.
We're running out of shit to do. Like, we need to start branching out and taking risks in film industry and stuff, regardless of, like, what people think. There was a whole point in the 90s where we had no fucking idea where cinema was going, so everybody just did whatever the fuck they wanted, and we got things like Kevin Smith, Quentin Tarantino, and, like, Michael Bay, all these new directors who are mainstays in the industry now. They all started doing their own fucking wild shit ideas. Can we go back to that so we can maybe bring some of that new thought into the industry without having backlash from every fucking person on the planet? Because whatever bullshit that they think that the industry needs to be is the standard.
You're right.
This was my tangent for today.
That was your tangent. I mean, that would be the goal, right? Essentially,
Yeah,
so
it's like, in a perfect world, that's the way it is. But it's like, at the same time, yeah, it's not going to make you money.
That's just
and
money
we have
talks.
streaming and stuff now that kind of fucks that.
Yeah.
And, like, you used to be able to make your money back with DVD sales, VHS sales, and so on. You can't really do that anymore. But if you're making a good movie and people actually like the ideas that you're putting out, they're going to pay to see their movie. They're going to buy the movie physical. They're going to buy the movie digital.
Yep.
You have options here.
I agree. Yeah. We gonna be the next ones?
I hope so. Because, yeah, a lot of my shit's going to be like found footage stuff just because that's what I like. And that's what scared me as a kid.
And hand stuff.
Yeah. Hand stuff. Well, okay, I'll explain that one quick. Because I really fucking hate hand stuff. Fuck you, Mike Flanagan. I'm firm in the boat of, like, my whole life I've said if I can't do anything, like, with my hands, like, I'm completely fucked. Like, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do.
Yep.
Like, I do stuff with my hands. I'm a creative. I like doing artwork. I like cooking. I like doing anything that I possibly can with my hands. Relearning those skills now at 26 years old would be the fucking death of me, and I wouldn't be able to do it. Mm. So seeing, like, hand mutilations like that and stuff where people lose fingers and all that, it fucking scars the shit out of me. Because I'm like, I work with machinery. I work with all this shit that can do that stuff to my hands. And seeing it happen, it fucks with me.
Hey, no thank you. Turn that off, please.
So fuck you, Mike Flanagan. I hate your hand trauma. But thank you for giving Stephen King an actual good movie.
Well, there's that. You heard it here first. That's the hand trauma. Okay, yes. I get it though. Like I would definitely feel the same way if something were to happen to my hands.
Like fingers and stuff. And
it's
like I feeling like immediately I see that and I feel that pain again, and I'm like, fuck no, get away.
He said that's enough.
Yeah, like I sliced my fucking thumb like halfway down with a fucking tin can. That's I still feel that to this day when I see like blades and stuff in anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I forget the exact topic we were on when we got to this point, but
me bitching and complaining
just about the industry.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So we already announced who the killers are. There's 3 of them. Is there anything in here that I guess anything else that you liked that you wanted to bring up? As I feel like I mentioned a few likes for me.
I just like the overall setting, like the setting and everything, and the way that they set up the kills and shit. Like all of them made sense and were like really good environmental kills or whatever. I think that's where I kind of like it ends there.
That ends there.
Yeah, like the stories Scream, so it's like I already like the Scream story, so it's like I'm going to like the basic premise of this.
Yeah.
I like all the kills and how they're set up, so like that's pretty much the whole movie right there.
Yeah.
There's not much more to complain about besides like the actual decisions that they just keep making over and over again.
True. Yeah. I will say that I really, really like the theater that they had all of the Ghostface like memorabilia
I like
in.
that too.
That was so dope. Like I want that. I want it.
I started it's so fucked up. I started looking at buildings like for sale. Like almost theater looking stuff, and I was actually like tempted to pull the trigger and be like, I'm taking out a loan and I'm getting this fucking thing because I want something like that.
Yeah, that was really fucking cool. Like I really like fuck with that. I want that.
Yeah, I want a full movie theater with like just
all the memorabilia. Yeah, that was so cool. I really liked that room and the whole thing, like the way they had the Ghostface set up and like all the original masks like lined up and just all like the knives and just everything, and that the fucking TV that fell on Stu. Like
yeah, how the fuck did what the fuck? It's a plastic shell at that point. But like, what the fuck?
It was just so cool like that. I really fuck with that room. Like I want that room. I'm really jealous.
I love how they started setting up the comeback of Stu too, because they're like, "Oh, I saw him die," but
did you? That's been. I did want to bring that up. I'm glad you said that because I wanted to see what your opinion on that is, because that is a hot topic right now in the Scream world.
It's like whatever, but like why?
What?
Just let him die. Come on. Like some people can still just be dead.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's what. Again, I was watching the interview from the cast a few days ago, and Mason, who plays Chad in here, they asked all of the actors and actresses, but his response to that of could his character be alive, and he's like probably not. He's like, but I really hope so, just so that I can meet Matthew Lillard. And I was like, I respect that though.
Literally the only reason why I'd want it is to see Matthew Lillard again, but he's already doing the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, and he's already locked in for 3 fucking movies for that, so like I don't think that's gonna happen.
Probably not. I feel like that theory is definitely dead and just wishful thinking at this point.
Yeah,
but
it's 3 years minimum at least if they're gonna ever do that.
Would be really cool though to just have fucking Stu show up in one of these movies, like let's say Scream 9, and he just shows up like, I'm back, bitches. That would just be fucking dope. It would kind of be stupid though at the same time, because at that point he'd probably be really fucking old. But it was still,
maybe that's the thing. It's like, oh, I was in hiding for this long and I've been training.
Yeah,
do like a whole
Jamie
Lee Curtis.
They could definitely fucking do it. They could definitely. He could be the fucking supernatural one.
That's true. Have the Stu Ghost come back.
Yeah, just be like, I never really died. I became a ghost.
Sucked into the electric TV.
Yeah, something.
The electric fried his molecules to become a ghost. I don't know.
Like fucking Jack Frost or some shit.
Fuck yes.
Now I kind of want it to happen. I won't lie.
That's what I mean. You can do batshit stuff, and it would make the franchise interesting again. But they refuse because they want to fucking just do the same shit over and over.
Only if it's Matthew Lillard, though. I don't want just some random fucking person coming in and be like, "Oh, I'm Ghostface reincarnated." No, fuck you, bitch. No, you're not. No, you're not.
It depends on who it would be.
I mean,
watch it be like Sydney or something coming back and be like, "I'm Ghostface."
That would be some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if she'll be back, though. If she didn't come back for this one, I feel like if they're not going to renegotiate her salary and give her more money, which
unless
is what she
they
wanted,
want to do the solo cabin film with her family and shit like that,
then maybe. But
go for it, but
then maybe she'll see like how successful this one was, and maybe she'll want to come back. I mean, I don't know, but
who knows? I'm sure Skeet Ulrich got a bunch of money for his like 5 fucking minutes of the movie.
literally his fucking mirror shots. Yeah, that's wild. But I mean, hey. It is what it is. I would love to see, even if we don't get Matthew Lillard back and Stu's character back as he's alive, like even just some fucking like weird shit like that with Billy's character, where he's just kind of like talking to the new the new characters and being like, you know, I don't know, like bring a relative of his then and let that relative. I guess that would kind of be like the same shit that's happening to Sam, so maybe that would be kind of not really cool. But like, I don't know. I feel like they're the writers; they can figure it out. Like, give us Matthew Lillard
somehow. Give us Force Ghost Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, something. Come on, please. I'll give you $5.
I mean, we already gave him, 27?
Yeah, anyway. Yeah. I'll give you 5 extra. That's all you're getting. I spent enough money on tickets. I went twice to see it.
Oh, yeah, you did. So you spent more.
I went twice to see it, and I'm going to buy the fucking movie when it comes out. So I spent enough money. Give me Matthew. All right. So anything else, I guess? I feel like...
No, I think we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like it. I gave it a fear 9. I mean, I might tone it down to a fear 8.5 now that I don't like the fucking roommate situation, but like...
I'm just glad that like you could actually understand like what I mean by like it's fine. It's just there's stuff that I don't like about it.
No, I definitely get that because I didn't think about it before, but now that I'm thinking about it don't make no fucking sense. You guys are too smart for that.
Time in the theater, like what the fuck,
like,
dude?
yeah, why is there more roommates? Come on, like, you know you can rig the roommate. They even said it that they can. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
It's idiots. So ham-fisted and just like in your face, like. Okay, thank you for giving me the answer of what they fucking did.
Literally. But it's like, it's the reverse psychology that they want you to think that if they're saying it
doesn't work.
It doesn't, because it's Scream.
They're trying to reverse psychology. Yeah. Like,
so it don't work. That's what I mean. Yeah. Like, they're trying to tell you, like, oh, well, this is what it could be, so it can't be that. No, bitch. But it is, though. Yeah. They literally in Mindy's monologue when she's going over who the killers could be and why. The very first 2 killers she says are the 2 that are the fucking killers.
He even says, well, I just got randomly picked.
Yeah.
You could fake the roommate roulette thing.
Yeah, the roommate lottery.
Guess what he did?
Is what he did. And the same with the girl is there. And then Jenna's character and her sister Sam was like, oh, well, we posted it anonymously. There's no way she could have answered our Craigslist ad and like known it was us. But I guess she did. Like,
trace an IP and figure it out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's ways you could do it. Like, ding, ding, ding.
Dumb.
Yeah. I don't like that, but it's okay. I like the movie, though. If you did not watch it and you listened to us just talk about all these spoilers, sorry. Go watch it. It's really good. Watch it 2 times at least. But if you've watched it already, go watch it again. Watch it 2 times at least. But yeah, I hope you liked it. If not, tell us what you really hated about it, because I want to hear other opinions. Because I feel like I'm very critical with certain horror movies, and then I give passes to movies like this, and maybe I shouldn't. So, like,
that's why I'm like, you know how I am with like a lot of shit. I'm immediately skeptical the more popular a movie gets.
Yeah.
Just because of all that little shit. And I think I'm even at the point where I'm too hard on like all the big budget, like new stuff that comes out. Whereas like when I look back on it in hindsight, it's like, it's fine. Like,
yeah,
didn't really need
you still need to see fucking Wednesday yet, bitch.
Sorry.
Now that you like Jenna Ortega again, can you at least do that for her? Do it for Jenna.
I have to do it for Burton anyway.
Well, yeah, that too. But like you say that you didn't like Jenna, so that was one reason why you were like, it's whatever. I don't really care about watching it. Now you like Jenna.
I didn't care about watching it because I was sick of it getting shoved in my fucking face for like weeks.
Good. If you would have just watched it.
No, it's like I can basically watch the entire fucking show in
With
clips and
memes.
TikTok.
Yeah, you're right. Just watch it, bitch.
No, I will.
Just watch
Because
it.
apparently it's fucking good.
It
Tim
is.
Burton actually knew what the fuck he was doing again.
It is. It was
Because
good.
Disney wasn't involved.
Wow, I'm shocked.
Go figure.
But I think that's gonna be it for this week then, right?
Yep. That'll be it.
That'll be it. We'll try to get you the collector for next week, unless something else comes up and we want to do something different. But I watched it, so I'm down to do that one if Adam ever finishes his hand trauma and gets through it.
I'll fucking get through it. It was just a bad day when I tried watching it.
Okay. Well, we'll see. So hopefully next week for that. And then, like I said, just stay tuned for what's coming and our announcement that we're going to be making very shortly. But I think that's it. Like I said, I'm going to try not to ramble. I ramble a lot at the end because I don't ever know when to shut the fuck up. So I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I suppose, right?
I'm just staring
Or
at
night.
Michael until he finishes so I can say, see you next week.
Yeah, we're done. All right. See you next week.